Ah, boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome, you beautiful faces. We had Soulfire come visit us. Great vibes to you. Drive safe. Enjoy your date night with your waifu. That'll be really good. Good to do. Also, we have no audio. Why? Because I was tabbed out. That's unacceptable. Anyway. And, of course, we got Molten over here on the Rumbling. Great vibes to you, Molten. Playing some RE9. Good stuff. Tell you what, it's a pretty good day. Good day for a couple of reasons. One, we're playing a great game. Two, with good company. And three, the piece of resistance. The thing that should be framed. Oh, it's so glorious. You have no idea. Oh, it's so good. Look at it. Frame it. Frame it. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. We're microtransaction haters, said the devs and co-founder of Megacrit Games, aka the team behind Slay the Spire. It brings so much joy to my heart. It cannot be expressed enough. Well, as the title, ooh, we can, oh, they have random now. Ooh, that's kind of nice. As the title dictates, we're gonna focus on Ironclad today. That is the focus of the runs today. And of course, we will be doing Ascensions, if available. I only have Ascension on this guy because he's the only one we got to win on the first go, but it's what it is. No, arise, my warrior. Time to fight again. Meow's Fury. That's interesting. Austin Energy. Is that a cave whale? Yes, it is. It's a three-eyed cave whale at that. I think we'll just increase our max HP because both of these are not interesting to me. Not to add. Oh. Alright. We have more leads. I'm feeling we go this way. Alright, kind of go. They like do this better. I want to use this feature because it's cool. There we go, like this. What I'm feeling. Because we want to hit the question marks. We need to like plan on our paths going forward. Be a good idea for us. There's a lot of question marks are really good for us and the elites. So we have this way. 1, 2. Got 3 elites that way. Yeah, I say we go. This would be a maybe. But either or. If we're hurt. And we can kind of go like this. And then we kind of work our way up. That seems like a good idea. We hit market later on, which is good. We can buy stuff. Good elite fights. And how many question marks we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Good, question marks are random, and I honestly have experienced the best runs with the question marks. Yeah, if we go this way, we could hit the elite instead. But we would miss one. Like, no matter what, we can go this way and get 2 elites. We can choose to go this way if we want. That's a shitty question mark. Oh, that didn't help. You know, I haven't worked in MS Paint in a very long time. I cannot make a question mark to save my life. Good enough. And we could go this way and go up and around. Either way, we have We have one of these 4 elites we can hit. Alright. Let's begin. Probably should have hit the leaf that one, maybe. Maybe. It gives vulnerability. 2 shields would be a good idea. We'll take a little damage, which is fine, but we get a burning blood, should be good. And I put my camera in the perfect place. I was trying before the stream to put myself, because I was like, I want to be between the energy and the cards. Just enough. Found the butter zone. I did find the butter zone. So I was sweating today, so my hair is all funky. Bothering me. Alright. I can kill you by doing all 3. A little bit of slime. GG. Alright. So, setup strike we know is really good, and most likely what we will pick. I'm not doing anything with vulnerability at the moment. There might be runs with it that we saw, but we're going to lean into strength, if we can. Deal 6 damage, deal 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. That's interesting, but no. This guy. Perfect. What's my thoughts on the whole Concord Marathon debacle? We'll focus on Marathon. I know you're referencing it to Concord. I'm loving it. I have a very guilty pleasure with it. I have enjoyed it very thoroughly simply because for many, many years, you know, over the last 10 years in the gaming space and stuff, a lot of people in high positions of, you know, money and influence have said that people like me don't know what they're talking about. And to see the chickens come to roost, so to speak, with indie games doing better because the core of what we enjoy about gaming is still there and not, you know, packaged, printed, and sold to us piecemeal for $4.99. And I'm enjoying it. It's unfortunate that people have got to learn what's good and what's bad the hard way like this, and, you know, anyone's going to be upset about it, but it is what it is. I've heard some pretty mediocre things about Marathon. I think Marathon is suffering from the momentum of everybody kind of hate wagoning, rightfully so. Games from Concord to Highguard and now into Marathon, and people have talked and kind of set this up for a while. So I think overall it's a good thing. It's a good thing for us as gamers and consumers. If you're, you know, a game dev or an executive, it's really, really bad for you right now, obviously. But I think for consumers, it's a good thing because, one, this game right now is $25. The devs are like, hey, you know, we hate microtransactions. We want the players to enjoy the game and enjoy it. You know, there's no big multi-million-dollar marketing. There's no quotas or play tested or polls for, you know, focus groups, or there's none of that. It's just pure, this is a really cool idea. I'm making a really good game. It's really satisfying to play, and people will take care of the rest, and that's exactly what we've done, and it's glorious. I love it. I love every second of it. I have been posting and talking about it for like the last 36 hours, almost to like an obsessive degree, because it's brought me so much joy. It's like a glimpse of ray, you know, coming through the trees of hope, of like the industry starting to turn. You know, I don't really want to play a game right now where, you know, I've really got to focus on putting in my credit card and buying and worrying about things and people hating and raging, and I don't have to worry about any of that. It's good to have fun. A little bit of adventure, creativity. So good. But I will say, to end on a good note, it has been a massive and joyful surprise at just how much Slay the Spire II exploded. They didn't just trounce or mog Marathon, they quadrupled. That was unexpected. I mean, Slay the Spire is just south of some Silk Song numbers, which is really impressive. And for roguelikes, it broke the record. It was Mugenics had just broke the record a month ago. And that's good. That's awesome. Again, another indie game. Got some pushback. You know, he did some voice lines from audio from people he thought was interesting and kind of internet culture. I won't go into detail on that, but the dev of Mugenics he's kind of an odd duck. So to kind of question his choice of things, even though it's really over the top and crazy, just like Binding of Isaac was, it's kind of crazy. But people tried to push back on that too, but you know, he didn't sweat it. Yes, we are. That's a great way to summarize it so far. Thank you. Yep. We are heading for a second renaissance, focusing on indie game development. We're hitting a renaissance, okay? That's going to be equivalent to when Steam first became a thing. And what do I mean by that? Well, think about it. There's a couple of years in between, but I'm speaking in generalizations and kind of an ebb and flow, right? We had like the 80s peak golden age. It was the first. It was something amazing. There was like a little lull, right? Dreamcast went down, things changed. Then the 90s hit. The 90s hit, and they hit hard. PlayStation into PlayStation 2. Boom! We exploded into this massive golden age, you know, of consoles. And then it went right into Steam, and it just was amazing. And now, 15 years plus later, it started getting a lot of bloat. It was just get too big for its britches. And then started making mistakes. And then now another 10 years have gone by. Now 2026. Now, just like Dreamcast and everything else, they're all the big industries, too much money, they kind of are collapsing. New things are budding. It'll be good stuff. Real good stuff. Alright, back to the cards. This is too much energy. I don't want this. I don't want Sword Boomerang for what we're doing. I don't want any of these cards. So we will skip them. But yeah, I really do think we're going for a Renaissance. Ooh, good upgrade. We got an item to give us plus 11 to our max health, so this is kind of a freebie. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, the tablet is nearly deciphered. The mantra holds the truth. The truth. What is the truth? Ooh. Alright, we're really early in a run, and I'm kind of curious what happens if we keep going. And this possibly could kill the run, but I kind of want to know. Oh, there's more! In a trance, you decipher the remaining text of bending mind and body. The spiritual pursuit of the truth is all that matters, or does it? One final word remains. It will cost everything. Well, I mean, We're already committed. Everything was spent to decipher the final word, and you black out. When it comes to you, you realize something is etched into the floor. Air. All right. Interesting. So what did that do? It upgraded every card in our deck, which is good. But our maximum HP is now 1, meaning if we take 1 damage, it's over. I wanted to see what happened if we went all the way with that, and we did. And we found the word. The word was air. Alright. Well, we're going to try our hardest not to die, but we'll see how that goes. But now we know when it comes to dealing with that tablet. This turn, your next card is played twice. Decent potion. Ooh, gain an energy for each attack in your hand. That's a very interesting card. I hate that it costs 2 energy, but that could be really good. I'll take it. Question mark. Oh, Sapphire Seed again. Yeah, we'll take the Sapphire Seed again. Honestly would do good on this. Now it basically costs 1 energy instead of 2. Did we fight the elite? Yeah, YOLO. It's a shame because this is actually a really good run. Oh my god. We have this boss. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna say it's a really good likelihood we die. Because all his attacks do like 1 little damage or 2 little damage. Oh lord. We already died. I could drink this. I'm gonna do this and then all of them will be dead. So because I have this in my hand, I die. Damn. It's a good run though. Tomorrow won't be D&D. There's been some. We only got 1 session left for the campaign, just so you know. It won't be this Saturday, but I think it's next. It's a bit in the wind at the moment, but I'll let you know. And enjoy your date night so far. Great vibes to you. I hope it goes all stupendously. I have 9 HP. I'm gonna be hit for 6. And literally, that's my max HP right there. Damn. Well, now we know what happens when you decipher the tablet. I wanted to know. We died for science. All right, what do we got? Attracted by the now burning spire, Orbis. Curiosity. Orbis's curiosity was piqued. Light gone. Why gone? Safe to enter. Orbis enters. There you go, Soulfire. Unlock Ancient Orbis. So now we have a chance, I guess, running into him. Okay. Ooh, obtain a random rare card. Still lost? To rage? Good. I love speaking for this spell. Gain 1 card reward and produce 1 random potion. Interesting. I'm gonna obtain a random rare card. What does that do? Barricade. Block is now removed at the start of your turn. Or block is not removed at the start of your turn. Upgraded version is 2 energy instead of 3. That 3 energy is so expensive. Man, oh man. Ooh, look at them question marks. Got 2 elite battles. 3, 4. Oh, we could possibly do 5. Whoa. So we could go here. Here. And we could go kind of like this. Got a fire rest. Another elite. A rest. That. An elite. Another rest. An elite. Wow. This. All the way up to a final rest. That is a very interesting path. That is a lot of fighting. But that's a lot of relics. How many is that? 1, 2, it's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Ooh. That's danger. Let's go for it. Take a little chip damage. Yeah, I can kill you. For a moment in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I can kill him. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, cure all. Interesting potion. Ooh, Pommel Strike is pretty good. Twin Strike is good too, but the draw is really good. Play the top card on your draw pile and exhaust it. This Havoc is interesting too. Maybe could have gone this way for a market instead. Chip him. Maybe should have done 2 hits into him. Especially now he's got thorns. Damn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill you, or weaken you, and then take a little bit of damage. We take 1 damage. Like that, it's hard to consider. You know, do you just put up a shield and wait a turn, save that little bit of HP, even though we have healing? You don't really think much of it. It doesn't really matter now, but you know, as we play on, and once you get to like Act 3, it'll start adding up. Dexterity potion. Oh, there's anger. Whirlwind is pretty good too at times, so is Havoc. I'm gonna do 1 anger. I think 1 of those isn't bad. And as the rounds go on, it'll kind of grow. Drowning Beacon. Crossing a dreamscape of rocks and still waters, you emerge to face a sinking lighthouse emitting anti-light. How do we see anti-light? You can bottle up the eerily glowing water that has pooled here, or climb up the dilapidated structure to retrieve the lens. What's the lens? Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nimble. Nimble increases block gain by this card by 2. We would lose 13 to our max HP for that. I'm gonna lose max HP. You climb the top of the lighthouse, unnerved by its steady sinking. Upon reaching the Lanthorn room, I don't even know what that is. You start prying off the lens at the anti-light, as the anti-light saps your vitality. Finally, you ring it free. The lighthouse stops sinking. Interesting. Now this is only if we add cards, though, that have block. That power card we got really didn't work out, unfortunately. I'm gonna put a hat on. Well, no matter what, it's gonna hurt. If we kill this slug, I think this one will get stunned, so we can focus on him. Yeah, but he gets a strength increase, which is to be expected. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. That's very interesting. This synergizes really well with some of the other cards we have. So does Juggernaut. I'm going to take Grapple. Alright, first elite. Let's do it. Alright. Gonna take 9 damage at the gate. Now, if I do this, I just did grapple, but if I do this, I'll take damage, and then that, and then I'm going to take all that. At least we keep our defense. I mean, it's really all I can do. No matter what, it's gonna hurt. I definitely play this. I definitely play this. This daze is hurting me. A lot of it. Okay, that's a good grapple for us. So close. You're gonna take that my laughter as a yes on not counting as a meme? Yes. A meme oversimplified is text and an image. I'm just a bit of a connoisseur of the fine, which is when it's a double entendre mixed with superior cultural relevance, excuse me. Also, welcome Frosted. Upon pickup, gain 2 potions. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. Oh, it gives me the slots. Well. Ooh. Lading's kind of interesting. Doesn't work with what I have, though. We're gonna take this, but this is a cool... I wish I had this power instead of barricade, but that's just the way things worked out. We will rest. And then will we do another elite? Yeah, because this was our plan, and I knew it was gonna be tough. We're either gonna die or win. What is this? Oh, the first time they are hit, they gain block. This makes sense. "55 stream streak of not ready." Boo. Welcome, I watch FTL. And yeah. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I did not. I'll be honest, Frosted. After the last night's stream, I had my phone, right? I was eating, and I got sucked into the X algorithm. And it was a whole bunch of stuff about all the Slay the Spire, and people talking about it being trancing over marathon. And I've been down that rabbit hole so far with memes and stuff. I completely forgot. It's completely on me. I do apologize. That's true, I watch FTL. That is very true. Alright, I can kill you, but this will be 10 damage. There's nothing I can do to stop this damage. You know what? I'm gonna drink this. There we go. I know, shame, really, shame. It's a shame. Alright, they have strength increase. This boss is actually kind of difficult. And then we have bash, which I should have done first. We'll do to you. And do that. One thing I will say, I watch FTL. I'm saying this tepidly. I'm not going to make any commitments because I know my nature and everything. But with that creator program thing I was talking to you about that I got pulled into and decided to try to do on the Rumble side. There's some exclusives I need to do, which would be like Rumble only streams. But what I can do, which is really cool, is if I wanted to do RimWorld streams that were very, let's say, not politically correct at all and very, very dark and edgy, that would be the best time and way to do that. So I have thought about that, but like I said, I'm being very tepid about it and very, you know, like chaos and so many other things I want to do, but I'm gonna have to do something, and that would be a kind of a good place to do that. I don't have to worry about bullshit. I can say really funny things because I'm joking. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, it would only be because I need to kind of do something on the side, and that would be kind of the easiest thing to do. But as it stands, that the three big things is this, Timberborn, and Crimson Desert. Those three for this month are like, I know are going to be amazing and really fun. Timberborn is being the furthest in the back burner. It's simply coming out of early access, and it's kind of another Factorio-like. And it's just fun, and it's just beavers, and I've just heard great things about it. But Crimson Desert, that looks like a modern Oblivion. Oh, you've played Timberborn? A lot of fun. Yeah, because they got the full release coming out. I think in a couple days, the 1.0. And I was like, ooh, that's a good time to get into that. I always try to make sure I also play any games in early access that I like on their release, because they're just fun, and it's the best time to do it. We're dead. And I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. Man, what is this? 16? Damn. These are 2 runs now where I've really tried to go through the elites like I did last time, and it just did not turn out well. That very first run yesterday with an Ironclad where I was just crushing everything was a god run, and I didn't even realize it. I had a feeling, but damn it, I want it. I felt so good. All right, 3rd run of the day. First one was a science. I died, and I tapped too much into the blood sacrifice of the ritual to find the truth in the rune, and it put me to 1 HP. But we did it for science. We could pick up 150 gold. Transform a card, or we could do the large capsule. Large capsule wasn't too bad. I just don't like that it adds additional strike and defense, because we want to remove those anyway. But alright, what relics did we get? The start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. Your next attack deals additional damage. Ooh. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 14. Alright. Also, this is my first Ascension with this character, too, and Ascension's more difficult. Yes, thank you for that, Frosted, and you are correct. You are very correct, and I do appreciate that. This game is also so early right now that any strategy advice or anything like that or backseating is welcome, of course, obviously. And I appreciate that way of telling me too. Again, ideally, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit all the maximum elites like I want. I'm gonna try to be a little smart about this, but we're probably gonna go like in this direction. What I'm thinking. I really like the fact that you can draw on this now. Also, Also because it's mandatory. I mean, uncircumcised PP. There we go. That's actually kind of. I kind of made a retarded penis. I'll be honest. I'm a little embarrassed. We can get rid of that. It's the law. It is the law. Was it insert that meme? Was like it's the law. Well, you got the Judge Dredd one, and then you've got the one from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No. Actually, I believe that meme comes from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, funny enough. The cultural relevance. Those are actual memes. We might go this way and hit these question marks, because we can kind of... We could divert to these two. There's a market here, too. They'll give us more time to build up before we fight the elites. We can either fight 3 or 2. I'm kind of leaning toward 2. Hey, look, I used the vulnerability and I did it in the right order. I wasn't bashful at all about that. I did it. Also, I watch FTL. On a side note, have you enjoyed the level of copium on the internet as Slay the Spire II has quadrupled the concurrent player count of Marathon? You know, hundreds of millions of dollars on that budget, or I don't know how much they spent. Oh, people who are upset that Marathon is not doing as good as they wanted it to? Yeah. And what is Marathon? Exactly. Exactly, Frosted. That says it all. Deal 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. Oh. Yep. And High Guard's going out. They're shutting down. And they quote, they were so salty about it. They're like, we don't need high player count. We just wanted to make a good game. Month later, shuts down. Yeah, that roadmap that they showed of content, bunch of bullshit. Oh, I'm so motivated. I'm riding high on the good news of Slay the Spire II. It has motivated me to no end. Well, Frosted, I have only in that I don't want to buy it, but I keep an eye on it because you want to know what to get and what not to get in terms of, like, you know, is it good? Is it useful? Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Both of these are very interesting cards, and they're only 1 energy. They have really intrigued me because we want to get cards that go into our exhaust pile. Deal 3 additional damage for each card in your... So this is like our normal attack, but it would get better with other things. Again, Frosted. Everything you're saying is just, it's so good, isn't it? You open up a Marathon stream, you know nothing of the game. You kind of look at it. It looks like upscaled Fortnite. What is it's all bit, by the way, art. Like 64-bit. Everything's like cubular to some degree. Yeah, but Marathon also was the game, if you remember back, Bungie got into trouble when they stole some art. And they didn't, remember the whole Instagram art debacle of devs stealing, and the guy's face was just pure despair? What was it marketed as? I don't know. I have no idea. Sony is just pissing away hundreds of millions of dollars because they can. I don't know. I mispronounced AIR. Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I have a hard time distinguishing between, you know, lazy AI art and, you know, AAA slop because they kind of look the same. I'm gonna pick this because I think this is interesting. Oh, but it's the copium has been so good. I've enjoyed it like so much. It's a super guilty pleasure. Oh, and speaking of which, let me show you some things because this was just really good. I had posted some things. What did I post? There's that. Oh yeah, I mean this is what they posted a couple of days ago. The mega crit, the devs of Slay the Spire. I mean, look at it. There it is. What did we wake up to? 400,000 plus all-time peak. It's so good. What else did they post though? It was like funny. This I posted a couple hours ago is already old and wrong. It was like 3 times that of Marathon, and it's doubled that already. It's good. Beautiful. But the reason it's significant, just for the layman is the marketing budget for this game is like you and me could probably afford if we had to, right? All of our possession level of value. As for Marathon, like I said, their budget was like 100 million or something. You know, Frosted, you're not too far off the target there. You're not too far off the target at all. But right now, for context, to be fair, most people are probably bandwagoning the hate as they do, and I don't really care if they are. I support it because I'm on the good side of it. And I'm perfectly selfish enough to admit that. It's so good. That's good. See, now, if I'd used this card and exhausted, it actually helps my strike card. See, this does 3 additional damage. Huh. The slime is actually useful. And again, Frosted, I have to stress, not only do you notice all that, but they had a huge controversy before they even launched where, and I quote, they had to settle. They stole all the art concept and designs from an Instagram account. They had so much issue that the whole community put up it into a tism. They had to apologize and then credit the artist. Of course they did. And this is what happened. The director of art of that game, was developing, and he was just scrolling through Instagram and he just picked something and stole it and then claimed that he didn't. And then everyone found out, and then they had to apologize, backtrack, settle behind closed doors, because you know how that conversation probably went. That person probably figured out and goes, wait a minute, Sony, why are you making hundreds of millions of dollars on my product? I'm gonna need some of that cheddar too. That's exactly what happened. Sony just doing Sony things. Molten Fist is interesting. Breakthrough, lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. The discard pile thing is irrelevant. This card becomes exhausted, but this doubles the enemy's vulnerability. I have Bash. I'm gonna take Molten Fist because it aids a card we already have, and I'm trying to go that way because it's just different. But I don't know if I always hate when I start a build or run like this. We're early, of course, to everything, but you know, you kind of want to pull on the thread. You know, do you want to go vulnerability or doom or, you know, whatever direction? You got to be committed to it. Don't know. Just don't know. Maybe double shield. I will say too that one thing I've noticed, probably because it's early access, but it feels like a lot of the question marks have been more fights than anything. Most of the time. And that's another thing that kind of, just to circle back to it and, you know, keep gushing over this game, is that this is how it launched as early access, day one of early access. There's still potentially years of content they're going to be adding to the game, and updates and characters and what have you. You know, they're just kind of working out the kinks right now, and probably most of their bugs are all multiplayer related, but that's just something else I think about. It's like, there's so much more still coming. Heyo, Mighty Jack. How goes it? You like kinks? Well, of course you do. Ooh, add a random attack to your hand and it's free this turn, and we can exhaust it. Cards we exhaust is a pretty good idea. You okay? How about, I'm great. I've had a really good day. Currently riding the high and enjoying the beautiful salt of people who are super absurd levels of marathon fanboys having copium. Although AJ did say it was kind of good, and I trust AJ's opinion on that, like probably the mechanics, but the marketing and the stigma around marathon right now is just probably too much. And I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the rise of the game that I've enjoying and knew would do good. I'm really enjoying it because a month ago I posted publicly, I was like, Slay the Spire II is going to trounce and crush Marathon in reviews, and that was my prediction. And I tweeted, posted that February 20th, and I had thought it weeks before, but I was like, I'm gonna put something on the record, you know, just to, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I gotta put it out there because, and I was right, and just felt good about it. Felt good that my intuition wasn't crazy. Speaking of copium, have you seen Microshaft's copium? Yes, I have. Have you heard of Project Helix, Frosted? Project Helix. It's the future. And we had talked about that yesterday a little bit too. It's so crazy to me. Like, it's AI is the future. And when it comes to that stuff, yeah, among other things. Oh, if the enemy's vulnerable, hit twice. Oh, cool. Nifty. Oh, that's the word of the year, too, that I've been using. Slop is a good word. It has encompassed many things. Slop is the word of the day. Well, that was the thing. You like it sloppy. Uh-oh. Yeah, like as you know, a lot of people, you know, their first instincts, which weren't 100% wrong, but they jumped on like the, oh, it's a girl and it's DI hire, with the CEO, which that quick judgment is going to end up being right, whether they wanted it to be or not, because if you look at her history and what she's done, she's been really keen on all the AI stuff and also kind of borderline sunsetting previous brands. Oh no, yeah, no, I was just saying the things I've heard, like what people that a lot of people jumped onto, but you don't even have to jump to that. It's all right there in front of you, that the slop and the crap. You know, if you look through, like I said, all the her previous jobs, what she's done, because that's the stuff that you would look at to really know. Because she's driving the ship of a company and stuff that we've enjoyed and played games with and been associated with, all of us, for 25 plus years. Didn't hurt it. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good way to put that. Also, I shouldn't have used my shield. I could have killed you in two hits. Didn't matter. I'm too busy enjoying my conversation. Oh, see, this is really good. And this kind of synergizes with the Infernal Blade, Molten Fist, excuse me, and an Ashen Strike. So we're kind of pulling on something here. Maybe certain relics we get will affect things. This enemy. I said Molten Fist. Fish, yeah. I meant Fist. And then we got Molten Salt here, but that's... We liked Molten Salt. Ooh, Mangle. Deal 15 damage and enemy loses 10 strength this turn. It's a parasite frog. You should hate it. Oh, what's the photo they used? Oh god. Oh. Look at that target audience. Oh my god. I bet those controllers aren't even on. The headsets aren't on. You know how I know? The little microphones would have a light. Like mine. Look, it has a light when it's off. A little red light. I don't know the brand of headsets, but I doubt that they're even fucking on. Look at that. She's holding that controller so, like, uncomfortable. It's so staged. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not exhausted to turn this turn. Oh, that doesn't help me. We've got 12 damage on the way. It is Jover. She does! That's 100% accurate, Frosted. It's okay, though. You know why it's okay? Because it's now clear for us. They're gonna fail. We're gonna distance ourselves. We enjoyed the fun times, right? And we enjoyed the good games that we had. But that's over. We're gonna put them in a dumpster. We're gonna laugh at them when they, you know, mess up in the next coming years, which is gonna be a clown show and enjoyable entertainment as we enjoy that succulent salt and copium. And then new people are gonna pop up. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take time. Did I see how McDonald's called their new burger a product and not a menu item or food? Yes, I did, and that is disgusting and doesn't surprise me at all, and I'm really glad I don't really eat McDonald's anymore. I did as a kid, like everybody. I remember a kid going fishing with Dad, and we'd always stop and get, you know, breakfast hash browns or something of the like. But yeah, it's crazy to me that they don't like their own food. It's like, why would you do that? Why are you serving that? Exactly how I watch FTL. Good measured thought and completely correct. Yeah, it's like they don't want to make money. They're doing something that's in their head instead of, like you said, know the audience and what to do it. Because there's nothing that defines a gamer like that. People think a gamer is this or that, but gamer is like unanimous with a person who likes a hobby, like a hobbyist, or a person who loves trains, right? Like, I just don't know how they think that. It's not gonna be that way. That they're gonna not make money and they're gonna go bankrupt and they're gonna blame everybody else, and it's gonna be like, well, what did you expect? We tried to tell him. How many times have we screamed as gamers for the last decade plus? Hey, you know, do this to the game, or don't do that, or why are you putting this in? No one asked for this. And then people end up getting mods, or someone else will do a passion project and do it, and then the companies not only will not be like, oh, hey, maybe that's what we should be doing because look at all this attention. They go, no, you're not allowed to make money. We are only ones allowed to make money, and then they cut it off. And it's like, why? Exactly. That meme is spot on from SpongeBob. The guy screaming, how many times, old man, do we have to teach you this lesson? It's true. People are tired of it. The Slay the Spire launch does not perfectly reflect just how sick everyone is, but it's beginning. We're beginning to see the light of people turning the worm. And the disinfection and all these gross worms is really painful and annoying. Yeah, the way he took a bite out of that burger, by the way, Matty Jack, the McDonald's CEO, was hilarious. And as you've pointed out, kind of tells you everything you need to know. That the Squidward level bite. You know, where that's actually a good SpongeBob episode. I know exactly that moment too. When he's got the burger, his mouth is reached out, it's just his teeth. You want to see the bite, right? See the bite. SpongeBob is so good. SpongeBob was one of those cartoons that was so good and relatable that you don't really know or appreciate just how good it was until now, right? In the moment, you're just a kid enjoying a great show, but man, what a masterpiece that really was. R.I.P. to the maker, man. What a great job he did. Yep, Frosted. But that's an elite. Got a good potion. Nunchucks are eh. Bully. Deal 4 damage, deals 2 additional damage for each vulnerability on the enemy. Interesting. I really like Iron Wave too, but wherever we're going, we need exhaustion, so we'll do no pain. We're going the exhausted card route. Do we heal? Yeah, I guess we could heal. Anything really worth upgrading? That would become free. I guess the Infernal Blade would be good to upgrade because it would be free. You hate this exhausted build? It's breathtaking. I see you. I can hear the giggling, the hee-heeing. I can hear it. Not really, but apparently it was enough for you to be concerned. Can you see the posts about to fall into funny pictures? No, but I can take a look. I'll take a look. Oh, there you go. That kind of sums up a lot, doesn't it? The hell? What the? The hell kind of face is this? The hell am I gonna do with this? An even better one. My nuts itch. Please tell me more. Oh. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good Friday. Enjoying the victories, playing good games, shooting the shit, laughing, making funny faces. Really want a haircut this weekend. Also, Mighty Jack posted something because of course he did. What is this? What did you post? My little brother insisted on dressing up like a clown for the family photo. It's my favorite photo he ever took. He was sitting like a 14th century monarch. Very good. Mr. Clown. Chilling. Haunting the family portraits. I have drawn this card the worst. See, this card isn't really good unless you have like a bunch of exhausted cards or a bunch of these cards. Oh, it's gonna hurt a lot. Really all I can do. We do have a strength card, which considering my health, I'm gonna drink this so we can do a crap ton of damage. Then I can triple what HP I have. Or, I'm sorry, armor. I'm gonna do that because I have to. Oh, this again. Yeah. I'm glad I burned all the... Oh, look, we got a potion back. Oh, enemies now... This is a really good relic with the vulnerability build I'm kind of semi-building. Primal Force was a really good card. Perfected Strike. Deal 6 damage, deal 2 additional damage for all your cards containing Strike. It'd be a 10 additional damage. This would be a 16 damage card for 2 energy. That'd be like one of these and a half for 2 energy, so... Could be good. This goes again good as more time goes on. These are basically just better strikes as we exhaust more cards, so... The giant boulders don't get exhausted. If they did, this would be a better card. for our deck, but it's not. So we're going to go this way. We can definitely rest, which I think we will. Lipstick. Sparkling Rogue. At the start of your third turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Okay. Alright, you're gonna summon some enemies. Interesting. Ooh. That clap's pretty good. And then more vulnerability. Yeah. We can take no damage if I do a shield, so we'll do that. He already has a little bit of vulnerability. Oh, nice. GG. What's that grapple again? I don't think any of these cards I want. Yeah, with the build we're going, none of these are useful. I don't want to lose HP, and I don't need to do any blood loss stuff. Grapple is if we're going like a block route, which we're not doing. Although exhaust 1 card at random. I'll do that because it's got exhaust. I didn't see that. This one's starting to get moving. Like it. The dump trucks just saved us 5 damage, basically. I think I did the Molten Fist and all that backwards just then. We're gonna kill him. I'm kind of curious how this will work. So, if you've exhausted a card this turn, gain this. I'm assuming I'd have to do this first. And then that gives me the energy, which... Okay. That's what I thought. That's how I thought that worked, but... I'm gonna make sure. Always good to have science. We do have some vulnerability. Bully is not a bad card for us, considering Molten. Only thing we really have is Bash. This helps our exhaust, which helps our damage. You probably could, Frosted. I'd support this. Ah, statue guy. The one card I didn't want you to exhaust. But okay. I don't want to risk losing this card, so we're going to need to use it. I guess we put vulnerability. Let's do this and F it. Alright, well that worked out. Could be worse. Probably would have been a good idea to use strength then. Yeah, I'm gonna say that True Grit is a little funky. I'm trying to like get a feel for it, and like it's good now because like that, but the fact that it's randomly, it's also a random card, is kind of painful. Oh, Eternal Feather's interesting. More Molten Fist would be a good idea. Yeah. These two, and then 2 Molten Fist. I'm trying to build something, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know where we're going with it. Beautiful. I need to play all these cards, so I can't play this card. Eh, it is what it is. I guess they're more situational, I guess. I don't regret having 2 of them. Ooh, Taunt is interesting. Because it applies the vulnerability, which is really beneficial with the Molten. And it gives 7 block. Oh, it's 2 of these little guys. We don't have nunchucks, so we can't rely on that. I wish I could do the Molten Fist first, but I guess I could. I hate that Bash is 2 energy. It's so painful. Oh, there's my taunt. This will give me some armor, and this will give me armor, and that'll be pretty much everything. So close to killing you. Yeah, let's do armor. I did that in the wrong order. I should apply the vulnerability. It could have done more damage to the guy in the front. I love I do 13 damage and he's got 14 health. I exhaust a card to exhaust a card. Ooh, Pyre. Dominate. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. Exhaust. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good card. There's a really cool vulnerability build that I see as a potential. And this exhaust kind of side of things is kind of interesting. Alright. Mr. Deer, I'm here for it. Yeah, with the bell. See, the way I do this will matter. Yeah, we could bash and then molten fish. Fist. I keep wanting to say fish. Molten fish. Molten fist. And then we would double it, which would put 4 vulnerability, and then we could attack with that. But then I won't do either of these. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's possible. Then we can double that vulnerability again. Now it's at 6. That's really good. He's just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger. Oh, we can apply more vulnerability. That's funny. I think I want to pick this. No, because... Damn, I thought... I should have looked at my deck before doing that. Oh, Lord. The amount of damage coming is going to hurt so much. And there's nothing I can do about it. Never mind. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I keep using this, but I don't have cards to do anything with. I'm not gonna use it. Well, we have an Only Pans channel for a reason. Come on. We've got to get him killed at this rate. There we go. Is that so frosted? Exhaust your hand. Deal 7 damage for each card exhausted. That's actually pretty good with what we have. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP but gain 8 Blanc. That's interesting. And we can turn things into rocks. I mean, what attacks could I, like, turn into rocks? But you don't have that many attacks. I'm gonna take this. Because it kind of goes into our build. I don't know how practical it really will be, but we're gonna go with it. Your deck eraser. Interesting. Are those mushrooms in the food? Oh. The timing of that with what you said is funny. Thank you for the picture of your food. Ah, yellow olives. Okay, okay. We have 2 elites here. We got 2 elites here. We can go this way and hit 3 elites. 1, 2, 3. 3 on that side as well. So either way, we're good. This way we'll do more question marks. Oh, it's this guy. We just unlocked him. Puppet, all the way up here. Take these. Take. One pickup. Obtain 2 common cards, 2 uncommon cards, and 1 rare card. Interesting. Driftwood. You may re-roll each card reward once. Oh. Oh. Transform Bash into Break. Oh, we're going to turn Bash into Break. This is a really good relic as well with the reroll. But we're going to upgrade Bash. Let's go. Let's do it. I think this just wins. Gotcha, Frosted. Sounds good. How's the cod taste with the potatoes and cheese? Because I wouldn't think fish with cheese offhand. But I bet it's pretty good. $60 total. It might be less because we have this. YOLO. You were right. Yeah, they just kind of absorb the flavors of the cod, I presume, and the cheese. Oh, I should have done that and then this, but luckily it didn't matter. It might have mattered. I don't have any vulnerability on you. I guess we could do this to save some damage. I'm gonna drink this potion to save the damage coming. Yeah, that's interesting. You like both the cottage and the cheese, but never together. Yeah, it sounded like I said that. Yeah. That's funny. Ooh. This is potentially good for us. And it's upgraded. One of these days. I love all the coastal stuff. You know, I live in Florida, so like seafood and just stuff on the beach is my go-to. So that's basically all Portugal is, and because it's all on the west coast and of Europe, that is, on that, you know, Spain, European continent. But yeah, I bet it's really nice. Yes, I do, Mighty Jack. Yes, I do. Above a cocoon is shaking. Above a cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. It stops wriggling. The cocoon ignites. What is going on? A flash of light and flame. A spirit, grifter, rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being to become complete. Oh. Add 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They're free to play this combat. Ooh. Yeah, grafter. I don't know. I think this is a really good card for us. Yeah, we just have like a weird moth egg in us. It's, you know, it's okay. It's just wriggling in our prison wallet. It is what it is. You were showing people that recently? Were they laughing? Because that was the proper response to it. Okay, this will do pretty well. Okay, that's really good for us, but now we should be able to do this. And now we're really strong, and this is gonna hurt, but this is really good for us. I see, Frosted. I kind of want to do this. And just, well, I could do this into this because it will gain block and will do damage, so. Works out perfectly. In this case, yeah, we would gain 2 energy, so worth. I'm taking a little bit of damage I don't want to take. Alright, alright. This is interesting, but not relevant to what we need to be doing. Beautiful. This is a pretty good card, Armament. This is really good, though, because of everything we're doing with vulnerability and Molten Fist, so we're going to take that, because it's synergizing with the build. Ooh, Bug Slayer again! I would like to learn Extermination. Yes. Squash was better, though, because we want the vulnerability. Yep. That's a really cool event. Oh, hey, Coke, didn't think about the fish this... No! Not this time. No fishy fishy. Oh, look, it's the boss already. Alright. We can do that. Deal 60 damage to all enemies. Deal 2 additional damage for each other attack you've played this turn. Oh. Wow. I'll take 14 damage. He's annoying. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 daze into your draw pile. But in this case, I've got a bunch of dazes in my hand, as you can see. It's lovely. I love it. Also, when I think of him, I kind of think of Metal Gear Solid 3 and Pain. What I think about. Okay, we're gonna have to do... Damn. So I have to do this first to be able to gain the energy from this to then be able to play Break. I would love to play Break first because that vulnerability would add to the strength, but I have no means to do that. Damn. It is what it is. 11, and this would be... It'd be less than both of these, pretty much, so... But we could do this, and then we could do this because one of these is 11 damages more than the strike. So, and then we get exhausted, which means our other cards will hit harder now. Oh, look, there's Squash. I squashed him like the bug he is. Ooh, Captain's Wheel's really good. Ooh. Havoc is really good with what we're going. Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gust of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. Oh, we could remove Havoc from our deck. I mean, sure. I hate bridges. Oh, the beetle. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but I feel like a good thing for me to do is gonna be this. Oh, whenever I played a card, I lose strength and dex. Oh. I don't know if I really like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'll be honest. It's a really difficult boss, because that's insane. Ooh. I'm gonna say squash, squish, squash. And then do this first because it'll affect the damage rate of this. Then we hit that. And he dies. Squish, squash. Potion of Binding. Nah. Anger. We don't have an anger. card in my discard pile. They use that potion on Isaac? Wait, really? That's interesting. This is actually a really good card for us because if we exhaust these cards, it helps us. The Binding of Isaac. The Potion of Binding. Yes. We'll go this way. We're good. We can fight these, get these 2 relics. Oh, these guys, that's pretty good. Mask. We don't need the fire. Let's go for the elite. Oh, it's this one. Oh my. Who the fuck is Isaac and why are we binding them? Good question. I want... I want this deck to do better. It's just not doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Definitely this. Definitely that. And then this and that. This and that. We are taking a lot of damage, and I don't like it. Should have done this first because I would have gotten armor. I'm not going to kill him. Ah! Making stupid mistakes. Oh, I should have done that. That's wrong order. Damn it. Oh, luckily I'm not going to get hard punished for it, but I should. Skill potion. Okay, T-set's interesting, sure. Inflame is always good. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. That's a very interesting power card. Oh, it doesn't? I thought it did. The more vulnerable make the enemies, the more damage you do, no? I'm pretty sure that's how vulnerability works. I'll take juggling because it's different. Oh. It's a flat debuff. It's just the amount of turns is the number. Okay. That makes sense. Because I think, yeah, vulnerability, because of this, it's 75% more damage rather than 50. Right. It's a shame we can't do this first. Well, we can. Well, this relic makes it 75, but normally it's 50. Um, 15% less damage. or it would, yeah, be 50% less damage, he would survive. And I knew I could kill him. The only reason why, really. Need to do armor. Like a chance risking the whirlwind. Because we've got to do damage to him. All this type of like little chip damage keeps happening. I can't stop it. Ever heard of long-term investment? I know, right? That was bludgeon. Ooh. That goes well with what we're doing with the evil eye. Get that elite. Oh, it's the centipede. Here we go. With this bullshit. Oh, God. So we have 16 damage coming our way. We can add vulnerability to someone and then double it. Probably do that to the one with the most health, so we can do that. Weaken, yeah, weaken's a flat debuff, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna take 3 damage. Uh-huh. I can ban you. Don't tempt me. Uh-huh. You did, and we don't speak of it here. Man, this is a tough run right now. I have to do this just so I don't take the damage, but he's gonna heal. I don't want to do that. But I don't have a choice. I need to use my potions. Oh, Lord. Give strength for each. Do 20 damage. Exhausting this, we'll get a bunch of that. Bunch of energy. The problem is I want to play most of these cards, so like using this Fiend Fire isn't really going to do anything. This sucks because the front guy's going to heal and there's nothing I can do about it. I have this, which means the next card you play is played an extra time. Yeah. Because we have too much damage coming, so I need to... I wonder if I'm gonna have to do this. I have to do that. Now, I could play this card and do 20 damage and then take 8 damage. Which would be really 5, putting me at 6 health. This guy will heal, and then he'll have 40-something HP. And then I'll have to kill that and him, and then with what I have to draw... It's a maybe. Or I can block all the damage and only do 10 damage. Or I'm sorry, do no damage because I didn't burn any cards. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Drink this. Squash you. That's gonna heal. There's nothing I can do to stop that. And we can block. And I'm almost dead. And they're gonna keep healing because I can't kill them all at the same time. Yeah. My heart weeps. All I did was prolong the inevitable. Damn. Well, we haven't had a good run all day today. Watch FTL. You know, you're upset that I lost, but don't let that distract from the fact that in 1998, the Undertaker threw Mankind off the hell in the cell 16 feet into the announcer's table. I did not know that. That's pretty awesome. At the start of Elite Combat, draw 2 additional cards? Sure. Sure. Alright, a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks this way. Looks like we could... Oh, is he? Oh, there you go. More eyeballs, good. Need to be watching me instead. Said with love. I'm thinking this is the way we go. And then we can go like this. All the way, and that's 1, 2, 3. 3 elites, some fires, markets. Feels like a good route. On a side note with him, one thing I did see that was kind of funny was someone had made like a giant seat of him as like a chair, like a recliner. It's kind of funny. I only really watched him, for the record, a fair bit when he was doing the egg game. Because the game was kind of interesting. It was like getting over it, but with an egg. An egg, yes. An egg, I say indeed. See, if I would have done Bash first, I would have actually killed him this round. And because I didn't, that's my fault. So I have to do this. Order of operations, man. It matters. It matters. We could start an early headbutt deck. Really early on. This is good if we go to a block deck build. I really like Iron Wave, but Headbutt's really good too. I'm gonna do Headbutt because it's just more versatile. The Sunken Statue. You spot an aged statue half submerged in a pond. It hands you gently... its hand rests gently atop a stone sword. Something is glittering at the bottom of the pond. Votive offerings, perhaps? You could really use some money. Obtain the stone sword. Transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. I don't need gold. You wrest the sword out of the statue's hands, and the whole thing crumbles apart. Too dangerous to pick up whatever was glittering at the bottom of the pond now. Inspecting the sword, you sense an incredible dormant power within. Ooh. Swirling Whirlpool. You happen upon a massive swirling whirlpool. The water swirls with beautiful precision, and its surrounding walls are adorned with spiral patterns. Around and around and around. What a sight. Spiral gains replay. Plays this card an additional time. Enchant a strike or defend. Ooh, I hope it's a strike. Or I get to pick. Ooh. I'll pick a strike. Oh, so beautiful. So it spins. Still spinning around, yes. Oh. Was that a little splash? Of course, you deserve some fun too, Mr. Spiral. Time to go now. You whisper something as you take your leave. Thank you, Spiral. Would you drink out of the whirlpool? Would you, Frosted? One HP! Mouth first into that thing. Just, oh. You'd be like one of those dogs. You ever see where dogs sometimes they're like really retarded, and instead of like drinking out of the bowl, they'll just open their mouth and like bite the water? I've seen that. That's hilarious. All right, we'll do this and get our replay card. Yeah. Braille gain 25% less block from cards for 1 turn. The mouth is ravenous. When an enemy dies, corpse slugs immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gain 4 strength. So when I killed his buddy, that's why he got stunned. Of course, he's stronger now, but it is what it is. Wiser with the lurk. Yes. Much appreciation. Mm-hmm. Very hungry slug. Owl from Beyond. That's interesting. Pummel Strike is good, of course, and then more Headbutt. We've got some Headbutts. I'm gonna do another Headbutt. Yeah, we got 3 elites ahead of us. If I go this way, I've got some more fire. I don't get a market. No, I do get a market up here. It's kind of the same either way. I feel like there's more question marks and more fires. Is it 1, 1, 1, 1, 1? Yeah, there's 1 more fire. Actually, 2 more. That could be upgrades, so we'll go this way. If we get him at 70 HP, he gets stunned. What an enemy to start things off with, huh? I'm gonna do Headbutt again, which will put Headbutt there. I mean, sure. Do a little bit of block. Right? I love that they did. More Headbutt. Vulnerability's good. I don't like that. I need to get his health low enough. I don't think what I'm gonna do is gonna be enough. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, and there's nothing I can do about it. Still not going to be enough damage. Oh, just enough damage. Okay, cool. He's stunned. Alright, so no damage this turn. Itchy eye. "99 vulnerability applied to me. That feels a little harsh. It's gonna like ruin my buzz, man. You're harshing my mellow. And again, vulnerability saved us. Good. Oh, while your HP is below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Cool. No to barricade. Twin strike is interesting. I think that's gonna really work with the headbutt situation that we're working with. I'm contemplating saying no to this. Twin Strike is interesting, but... And, like, it's just better, but, like, I just... It's just a weaker version of what I've already made. And I want to stack vulnerabilities and stuff, so I'm going to skip that. I don't need to rest for my HP. We have another rest ahead of us, so we can take this time to level. Bash we could, and headbutt we could. It just, I guess we level this because it's got the replayability, but I wish the level ups were more. Oh, lipstick again. Yay, we know what that does. We could also go this way if we wanted to. But I like more fires this way. Now we can rest. Sure got plenty of HP. Oh, T set. That'll be good for the boss fight coming up. Of course, we're not resting though. I think smithing counts as well though. We'll do bash. Because why not? Okay, good. Of course, you can only take so much damage a turn. To defend would be a good idea here. I'd like to do bash too. You know, the more I play this game, the more I realize, like, you've got to play a little bit more strategic in when to attack and try to chip down their health versus, like, just kind of turtle up and be more defensive. Like, in that situation, could have to hit once, but it wouldn't have really made that big of a difference. Instead, we take less damage. It's like this weird thing we've got to kind of keep in mind. I guess it's tempo is what I'm thinking about in my head. Hand couldn't be any worse. By barricade? Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Damn. Well, at least he's dead. Ooh, permafrost. I don't have any power cards, though. Armament is a good card. Yeah. Yeah, the increased number of vulnerability, the benefit of it is to help you with the tempo instead of stacking, doing more damage, like you were saying. The endless conveyor. You lumber into a shack with a bright but crooked sign that reads, "Endless feast. Pay what you want. Pay what you hunger." Excuse me. Inside a willowy, multi-armed chef is delightfully preparing bites of food and placing them into a winding, continuous belt. One of the chef's arms points to a sign, 35 gold each. Ooh, I'll pay the gold. Oh. No, we could transform. I'll transform a random strike. Flame barrier. Great. You grab jelly liver from the belt and scarf it down. Tasty. It's 35 gold to add a random colorless card to your deck. Sure. Stratagem. Oh, we can heal HP, yeah. Cure a random potion? Sure. Max HP. Gain 12 block whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. For that energy is so bad. Ooh, Feeding Frenzy is pretty nice. Oh, grab golden fish off the belt. Lucky winner gains 75 gold. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave. Now that you've had your fill, continue on your way. That worked out really well. This is a really cool card. An interesting block card. Next turn, gain block equal to your current block, and we exhaust it. Wow, that's a wild power card. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. I don't know about this shop. I kind of want to remove a card. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put in your hand. Okay, that's not a bad stratagem card. I think I'm going to get rid of Flame Barrier. Because it's, I don't, it's 2 energy and it's just useless. Shrug Off is just a better defense. I'm going to take Shrug Off. That's true. I agree with that, Frostin. The food. Okay. Oh, I can only get to pick one card because it's not upgraded. Right. I'm gonna do that. Alright, got a lot of damage coming our way. Oh, Stomp is perfect because it's going to be free with the potion. That's amazing. What is this? Oh, stratagem, right. Okay. And then what I can do is I can redraw it if I want. And it'll be less energy and we'll do a crap ton of damage to all these guys, which is really good. So I'm really happy to have Headbutt right now. Shriek Peasants indeed. And then we'll do a defend. That should be all the damage, pretty much. Oh. Oh. They're like kind of like mollusk, I guess. Kind of like those, like, when we kind of think of eels or the little creatures that you see in the coral reef that you touch and they suck in or open up. What's this? If you play both strikes, you can still stomp. No, I cannot. Oh, each played this turn. Oh. Oh, you're right. I could do this, though, actually. It would be perfect. And then we do this, and they all die. Ooh, a nunchuck. And thank you for that, Frosted. I did not see that bit of text on the card. I don't like any of these cards again. Same thing. It doesn't... I mean, Body Slam I know will be free if we upgrade it, but I'm like thinking, what do I really have that's adding armor? Not much. But to really matter for that. Most of all my attacks are... Or most of my cards are attack cards. Maybe this? Yeah, that's a good point for us then. I'm gonna skip this. Because skipping a choice of cards in itself can be really good and strategic. Like, there's merit to not doing it. I'm gonna upgrade this. I think I'm gonna upgrade armaments. It's a really good card. When upgraded. It's a fish. It's a translucent fish. Okay. It's a rectangular fish? Yes, it is. It's got a derpy face, too. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 6 HP. Interesting. Kind of want to increase my strength and just bash. I'm gonna take 10 damage. Or 16 because of this. Yeah. I'm gonna take damage anyway. I'm just gonna accept it. 3 turns of vulnerability, or 2 for me really is useful. Headbutt again with Feed and Frenzy I can use, which would be useful. I'm gonna throw both of these on you. Perfect. What happens if I upgrade this card? Yeah, it's not too bad. It doesn't upgrade. That's funny. Oh, we can do bash again. I'm gonna take 6 damage. We have 6 armor. That's kind of fine. Mm-hmm. Okay then. What's this? Did it just do 6 block passing damage? Earlier? No. It is adding vulnerability to me, though. Ooh, life from that. I'm gonna play all of those and not take any damage. Yay! That Feeding Frenzy card we got is actually really good. With the headbutts we have, and the power card we just got, it's really, really good. All his organs fell out. That's hilarious. Oh, this is good. Whenever you draw a card containing strike, it is played against a random enemy. Oh. Hey, Reaper! Well, I mean, later, of course, in the deep. Welcome. Yeah, that's true, Frosted. It would count on that. This Hellraiser is kind of interesting. We have a lot of things that are strikes, but like the way that this works is that we do really well with looping. Yes, it's a big time deck building game. It's a deck building roguelike. It's a sequel to the game that I was playing almost exactly like this, which was the first. It's really good. If you like the deck building. Falls in the same like category of deck building, like I'm not gonna say Magic the Gathering because that's a different thing and more complicated. I would say. I like Balatro, but with dungeon crawling elements and fighting instead of number games. But yeah, I really like the way this deck is with this setup. Cruelty would be the only thing because we have Bash and we could lean into vulnerability more. And it's a power card, so it works well with Permafrost, the relic we have. I want to do that. We only have one card that applies vulnerability, though. Gotcha, Reaper. This would be a good one. I'd recommend. It's really popular. It's good fun. It's a good stream. I recommend this. Again, you'd have to be kind of, you know, like deck building games. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Reaper. Belt. Yeah, this is roguelike deck building for sure, Frosted. Hellraiser I think is interesting, but I don't know if I want to do that because this is whenever you draw a card containing strike, it is played against a random enemy. Yeah, same thing. Like I mean, you saw my post. I posted and I really shouldn't have. I refunded. I enjoyed it. Nothing wrong with the game at all. There's nothing wrong. It's like you said, it's a good game. It's just I'm gonna wait until it's on sale for sure. This one's not too bad. This is 25 American. not too bad at all. And there's no microtransactions because the most glorious thing ever was said by these devs, and I love them for it. They will forever get my praise for this, and it's just, I love it. Hold on, let me pull it up. You probably already saw it in gaming news, but I gotta still post it because this is good. Love it. Ah, so good. We're microtransaction haters, says the co-founder of KokeClips Games. Oh! God, I love to see it. And I quote, we think all of our players should enjoy all aspects of the game. Yeah, here we go. What's it? Is that? Here we go. Exact words. Slay the Spire dev, KokeClips Games co-founder, stated he wants players to experience all the same content. Oh, these devs deserve more money. Give them more money. Give them the hundreds of millions of dollars they deserve. I know, right? I hate it too. I'm gonna grab this, but I don't know if this is actually gonna be viable for us. Ah, so good. Ooh, enchant all defends with Goopy. I'm kind of covering this up. It says Goopy card exhaust when played permanently increases the card's block by 1. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah. I'm with you on that, Reaper. The problem, though, that I had was I remember back in the day when Overwatch 1 first released and the whole loot box controversy first kind of popped off. And I remember telling people who were telling me, well, it's just skins and people can spend money on what they want. I go, you know, I don't disagree with the argument. I really don't. But the problem is I have a problem with it when it starts causing an issue in other aspects, right? It's that slippery slope thing. It's the, yeah, buy the skins, but now they're putting it in everything because they get away with it. It's just like, damn it. I don't want that to be the case, but yeah, no. And because of that, I'm against skins because I just don't like the baggage that comes with it. What's it? It's almost, to use an analogy, it's almost like alcohol, right? It's like if the companies can't use it moderately and responsibly, then I don't think they deserve any of the microtransactions. Doubles block gain from cards, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. Relax. Gain 15 blocks next turn, draw 2 cards and gain energy. Exhausted, but it's 3. Ugh. I'm gonna pick Goopy. Goopy is an interesting mechanic. It's gonna exhaust the shield cards if I use them. So if we do a boss fight that's extended for multiple rounds, it could be a big issue. But the fact that it permanently increases my block on the card is pretty nice. We'll go with it. It's gonna be weird. Ooh, I like all these question marks. I think we're gonna go this way. We've got a market here. 3 elites. We gotta go one of these 3 paths because we want to hit an elite. Elite here. Kind of looking like we're going in the middle here. And then an elite here and a fire. These 2 elites next to each other is kind of dangerous. The fire into an elite into a fire is better. Because just of our own survivability. So I think we can get an elite if we go in the fork here. I was wanting to go this way because of the question marks, though. 2 more fights and we get that legendary sword. That's where I'm thinking we're gonna go. I don't know if there's a better route necessarily. What I'm trying to do for context to understand is monster face, like you see here, basic enemy, question mark, random, better unknowns. You know, want to roll the RNG, could get really good loot, could be really bad. So we want to favor them if we can. But the elites we want to favor because they give relics. So they're a more difficult fight, but the more we can fight, the better, because we get perma relics, which is really good. That's why I'm kind of thinking of like how I can fight as many. If I do it this way, I only fight 2. If I go on the right side, it's 1, 2. There's 3 we can fight there. It's just more dangerous because we would go into a elite. We would rest, say we would heal, and we go into an elite fight, be hurt, go into another fight, and then into another elite fight, and that could probably kill us. It's such a we're gonna go the path I've marked, but that's a difficult decision. Because you want to fight as many as you can, but not always a good idea. This is a really good starting hand. Let's go ahead and kill you. I don't like that they have exoskeletons. That's kind of mean. I'm gonna pick this because it's multi-hit. The Feed and Frenzy would be good too. Oh. Should have waited to do Butthead. Not Butthead, Headbutt. Butthead. Should have waited to do Butthead differently. Headbutt, excuse me. One of the two. Whether it be butt first or head. One of them had to be done. Okay, this will be a perma upgrade, but we lose it for this round. That's fine. We've got 9. And we've got 8 coming, so we got 17 damage. It's true. Very true, Reaper. Yeah, we're just gonna wacky wacky, take damage. I was doing that so they're permanently upgraded. Of course, it's not gonna help me now. I will do Feeding Frenzy because that'll give me damage. Ooh. Should have done that in a different order because Armament could have leveled us up, which would have been better, but we can't do more damage because of their exoskeleton. Hurts my soul. I'm out of energy. That exoskeleton thing is actually kind of frustrating. You know, my little butthead slip up and that emote kind of work perfectly, don't they? That was unintentional, but I love it. We'll attack twice. That'll kill him at least. We'll do Feeding Frenzy. I could play this card just to do it, but we're not... See, this is why I didn't want to pick it before, because it's really not doing anything, because I don't have anything to apply vulnerability. I should have just not said... I should not picked any of those cards up. Because this game is funny, where you kind of can benefit from not having as many cards, because, you know, if you've got good cards, you can just rotate that are OP. It's so much better. You know, you can draw it a lot faster in the cycle with 13 cards versus 52. But damn, I felt bad not picking like a gold card. We'll do Strike. And he's dead. He's dead. Okay, this is upgraded. That's pretty good. This is also really good when it's upgraded. This is good too. This is really good considering we have the Feeding Frenzy, because that'll just add more strength. But this will also give us more draws. I've had more of an issue, I think, running out of energy right now. Drawing would be better, though. With the way we've got with the headbutt and the small amount of cards. And it's upgraded. Ooh, the Lost Wisp. In the distance is an odd sight. Mounds and mounds of deceased insects surrounding what looks to be a small glowing moat. It seems to be an effective attractant for all manner of bugs, but you see it lash out some flames. You move closer to investigate. Absolutely, Reaper. Great vibes. There you go. Work a work. Hammer away. Great vibes to the smoke. Talk to you later, bud. We can get decay. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. We have 2 power cards. I don't like the curse. I'll take the gold. I said take the gold, and as I did that, I went like that. And well, I guess we're taking the curse. Well, now we're incentivized to play that power card a little bit more. That's for sure. You approach your wish cautiously. The closer you get, the more it reacts to your presence. When in arms, you reach your wisp. I think I can remove this, though. It's unplayable, but it doesn't say we can't remove it. So shop, we might be able to remove it. When in arms reach, you grab the wisp, but it scolds you with a blast of hot steam and flame. Still, you fumble and wrestle the creature into submission. Eventually, the wisp concedes and recognizes you as its new owner. That's right, I enslaved a wisp. A room full of cheese again. Oh, I remember this. I don't want to lose the HP. Ooh. Anger and headbutt synergize kind of well. I'm thinking setup strike and anger will be both good cards. You take a little nibble of cheese, but this fuels you to eat even more cheese. Time passes. You have eaten an awe-inspiring amount of cheese. Tonight, dreams will be cheese! Tonight, dreams will be cheese. Don't let your dreams be cheese. Oh, look, it's Wongos. Aww. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. That's interesting. Do I want to spend this gold? There's not a market for a while. It's just I mean, sometimes I end my turn with cards on my hands, sometimes I don't. Alright. Yeah, thank you, Wongos. Could rest. Do question mark. This will deal 8 damage if I do this. I can do block, that'll be fine. I think about what I want to like bring back with headbutt. That's what I'm trying to think about. If there was anything, but it doesn't seem like there is. Don't really want to draw cards. Because you get cards like that. You know, I'm kind of digging this clasp. It's growing on me. Growing on me a little bit. Oh. Okay, got him stunned. Alright, I'm happy about that. And then get our replay strike. Shrug it off. And oh, ah, damn it, because now I wasted that card. But we get 2 armor, I guess, and he's... It is what it is. It counteracted the curse or whatever. Oh, feeding frenzy. That excuse me, that card that we have, the power card, the stratagem, is actually a really, really good card. I have a huge appreciation for that card. I could probably kill this beetle, but I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to purposely not kill him because I can play both of these shields and get a perma increase. And I'll kill him next round. I'll take a little damage though if I do that, because if I play... No, actually, no, I won't if I play both. Yeah. Do that for the future. GG. Thunderclap. Thunderclap is pretty good considering cruelty. Dismantle is good too. Shrug off is good too. I think Thunderclap because we don't have much that applies vulnerability. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Dismantle's a good pick too, but I'll take the attack. Oh, this one again. Okay, he's gonna spit that thing, and then every time we have a turn of playing cards, we lose strength, so... Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Ah. Interesting. Alright. Taking a little bit of damage. Okay, we can finally do some vulnerability. So close. Um, 26 life, get 11. We're gonna be losing strength though. We have the lead up and anger. We should be able to do this. Perfect. Armament again. Breakthrough. Don't want perfected strike. We're skipping all those. Alright, another elite. It's the centipede again! God bless it. hate this centipede. Ooh. Volley is interesting. Choose one of 3 random cards to add to your hand at the cost of 0 energy this turn. I mean, I'm gonna take Flash of Steel at the moment, because I know I can do this. Do this first. Oh, now we draw a Cruelty, of course. But this will do 8 damage to all enemies, so this will be really good. And then this, I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna take a shit ton of damage that I can't stop. But we've got them all prepped. We've got this. GG. Like, delayed for a moment. Even the game was like, how did you fight that and beat that? We could do another anger. I kind of like just the one that we have. Thunderclap is, I mean, not been bad. We'll do anger. Oh, enemies drop a 10 additional gold. Okay. Some of these relics have not been the best. We've had kind of meh relics. Like, none of them have been really bad per se, but I don't know. I'm curious. It only did it 3 times, not 4 times. That's what I was wondering, because it used the card twice. So I was wondering if it actually just activated the card flat twice, or if it just played whatever the base card was again and ignored the spiral. It ignored the spiral. That's interesting. I'm gonna do my 2-strike, because he's gonna attack, fail. These guys are gonna hatch, but we just need to kill this boss, I'm pretty sure, and we're fine. That's what I needed. Another headbutt, and then we have Tremble, which is more vulnerability, which considering Cruelty, we could do that. We're kind of getting a lot of cards, though. We'll do that. We'll have some means to apply vulnerability. For what it's worth. What is that? Whoa. That beetle in the background is freaking me out. I'm glad he's just sleeping while we can focus on these other guys. Kind of works out. And he's gonna wake next turn. Let's headbutt you. Grab Feeding Frenzy. Always good. And now we got a little damage in. And he's awake. Looks like a rhinoceros beetle. Okay. This one's got more. That attack animation, though. This is good right now. I don't get anything for permafrost, though. Ooh, with what we have and everything happening, I think Angers would be a good pick right now. It's 42 damage! That's because of the pin. Oh, there's Havoc. You know, Spite might not be a bad idea. I just don't like the Havoc. I just don't have anything for the Havoc. We'll take the Spite. We can heal. I think we should. How is that thing? I don't know what the hell that thing is. Parafright. All right. What a good card too. A lot of damage coming our way. I guess we put up the shield. Stratagem's a thought. Put up the shield. This cloak clasp is better than I realize. It's been a lot better than I realized. GG. Okay, that wasn't an elite though, so we don't have the sword upgrade yet. I'll take a second one of these. If we do this, we'll get the sword. Here's hoping we can win. Ah, it's the B guy. Alright. Armament's good, but we're gonna do the double attack. Not too bad. Now this is what I call a shitty hand. We have Stomp again. Unrelenting will probably be better for this. Give 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random card in your hand and add its damage to this card. That's interesting. Let's say Unrelenting. We'll do Strike. This because it'll give me not my permafrost, but it'll give me something, I guess. I can't play these things. Damn. 18 damage, here we come. Dazed is killing me. Wasted my nunchucks there too. Oh, we got the sword. Start each combat with 3 strength. Sword of Jade. Let's go. And I got thorns. See, Dark Embrace would be a really good card with that exhaust deck I had. Apply 2 weak and 2 vulnerability for uppercut. Nah. I'm gonna skip. Definitely need a rest. Now, I've never fought this boss before. Looks like a genie a little bit. Kind of looks like that tree we were getting food from, funny enough. Oh, I forgot to do 2 more attacks because I forgot the T existed. Oh. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage. Draw 1 fewer card each turn. Oh. I guess we're gonna take the damage. Yo. I guess we'll take Bash. We can draw it, but we'll just do damage instead. Oh, no mind, he's gonna do a shit ton of damage. This is crazy. I can put up 20 armor, and I can attack a few times. I won't be able to do cruelty. Let's do the armor, and then we'll do the strike. At least the thorns are coming in handy a little bit. I don't know. Oh, he intends to heal. He's a knowledge demon. This is really bad for me too, because these kind of fights I knew would be a potential issue with this goopy effect they have. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hmm. $42 damage this does. 63! Eating Frenzy for the win, man. I'm gonna take Feeding Frenzy again, because we're gonna draw that with other things which will attack. He's gonna do more damage to me because of the 6, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. That's so close to being dead. I'll take the 7 damage because you'll be dead soon. Goodbye. I thought there was a phase 2 for a moment. Ooh. Feed is good. We've had that before. It's actually really good. Yep, let's go feed. Alright, Act 3. Ironclad, Ironclad. Was my precious gift not enough? Gain energy at the start of each turn. At the start of each combat, shuffle 3 days into your draw pile. Glitter. Enchant all your rewards with Gleam. This card can be replayed once per combat. Yo. That's really good, actually. We're going to take Glitter. Yeah, enchant all card rewards with Gleam. Yeah, that's really good. Which means we're really incentivized to pick up the cards. But we're going to have a lot of cards in our deck now, so... Okay. So that means we might be inclined to go to a market or merchant because we want to remove cards. Sure, what card would I remove? Funny enough. Decay I could remove. Well, I could remove Decay because it won't affect my relic. And... yeah, so we really want that early market. Alright, so early on, we could hit a market. We could do something like this. More question marks. Could hit the elite. Arrest. And we could do that and kind of miss a lot of elites, which... I don't know if I need to do or not. There's like no market on the left until way later. We could go this way and hit these 2 elites. or decide to turn. I'll put a question mark. My question marks are just turning into circles with dots at the bottom of this road. Yeah, okay. Because that'd be 1, 2. That'd be 2. Or we could do 2 if we stick entirely on the right side. Which, honestly, we could do 3 if we go to the left, but there's no market early on. I need that early market. And I'd rather hit the question marks right now. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. What's the bird? Devoted sculptor. Okay. Do I want to play this? No, because I don't want to exhaust it, because I don't know what's ahead of me. Eight block. And then we'll get 2, which will be 10, so I'll only take 2 damage. This Thorns has been really nice, too. I don't know if I can kill you this round or not. Do this. Put Feeding Frenzy on the top. Alright, and we take no damage. Sweet. Even better. Well, apparently our boss is also going to be the test subject, apparently. Oh, I wish I had feed then. That would have been perfect. Setup strike for sure. That glitter relic is so overpowered, it's insane. Let's go either way. Alright, take 6 damage. Oh no, we're gonna heal that. Now he's dead. I'm gonna take anger. For the market. That's what we went here for. Okay. Ooh, regular enemy combats no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's interesting. Ooh, we can get a copy of a card from my deck. That we could pick Feeding Frenzy, which would actually be really good. That would probably be the best card to make a copy of. And if I do that, does it get the glitter effect, I wonder? Oh. We're gonna find out. Whoa. It does not. Interesting. Where's my curse? Oh, we can do Flash of Steel. Stone armor is not bad. Infernal Blade's not bad either. It's actually come in handy a couple of times. This deck is kind of weird enough. And this kind of goes good with Headbutt too. So I'm gonna take the dagger. I've already got like a couple of those, don't I? The strike setups. Yeah. Okay. Good job. Ooh, another self-help book. Swift is the way. Increases damage. Increases block. I want to draw more cards. I can only enchant both of these. Oh, because it's only power cards. Wait. Choose a card to enchant. Discard. Was that last time, wasn't it 2? I feel like they've already nerfed that a little bit. Either way, it's pretty good. Swift is pretty good. Yeah, I think we're gonna lean. We have the health. We can go to the lead. That's what I was waiting for to see. What are these things? Scroll of Biting. Oh, lose 2 HP and do damage. Okay. Sure. And then this would kill him. But I take 10... I won't take that damage because of other things. We took damage this turn. And then when I discard all of these cards, we're going to get Clasp, which will give us armor. So... with that relic, actually drawing cards is it's the same as playing a block card. That's actually really good. Just like that, we win. Ooh. Yeah, let's do Headbutt. I'm committed to this glitter at this point. It's wild. We can do one of these in block. I kind of want to do Cruelty, but this will be better, and then we'll get the armor and take no damage. He's got rid of the mage, which is good. Ah, this. I'm gonna say get rid of that. And if both of these get exhausted, that's fine. Ooh, there's feed. I don't know if that'll actually be useful to me, though. We have Shrug Off, and we can hit. We can add block, too. We're probably going to add the block. We could do this. Yeah, okay. Wow, all these cards being killed by the Spectral Knight is kind of painful. A little rough. Yeah, we'll do Pummel. That's a big thunderclap. And he's dead. Ooh, gain energy. Gain additional energy at the start of your next 3 turns. Oh my god. And I got a lantern? Holy shit. Oh, I don't like any of these. What a run right now. At the start of a boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of the combat. Oh, it's so good. What is that thing? Soul Nexus. Oh. Okay, we got a lot of things going on here. We got a lot of damage coming our way. I think it's terrifying looking. Could have done this first because then I would have drawn it and that would have been good, but it's fine. This is gonna hurt. Opening attack is 29 damage. That's crazy high. Oh, Feeding Frenzy. 43 damage coming. Why is this guy so freaking dangerous? Holy shit. Cruelty ain't gonna do anything for me. I can't believe the amount of damage I'm taking from this guy. Like, this is crazy. And now we're talking my kind of damage now. I killed him. Man, that was a tough fight. Block potion. We start out with armor now. Oh, Infernal Blade with the replay? Yeah. This run is getting wild. What is this guy? Fabricator. Alright. Okay, probably gonna drop that 12 block. He's gonna summon enemies. Probably little mech guys? Ah, look at that. Oh, this deck is insane right now. What is even happening? Ooh, that cure-all is pretty good. I'll get rid of that instead of or take that instead of the vulnerability. Oh, bloodletting. Ooh, that could be really good in a pinch. That's good if we get it on the draw, like the boss. And then pummel, of course, is good. We'll do bloodletting because that's different. Gives me options. Ooh, a market. That would have been good earlier on. The anchor's really good. I say we just get the anchor. Yeah, I don't see any of these. Deal 3 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. Interesting. What a weird card Shockwave is. I'll take the anchor. And see, now we can choose to go the fire route if we want. This or that. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that. A scratched up voice whispers from below. I don't want the money. I don't really want the excuse me, I don't really don't want the curse either. I guess we'll take the curse. Ooh, that's actually really good. You grab the cursed relic. As soon as you grasp it, its shackles materialize on your wrist. You hear a ghostly laughter, and a bright plume of fire fills your vision. The hole and arms are gone. Oh no! I think we do question mark into the rest here, which would be perfect. Powers are affected. Galvanized. Whoa. Okay. I can pick up Feeding Frenzy, which wouldn't be a bad thing. God, we do so much damage, it's ridiculous. We just killed him in one turn. That's awesome. What is this? I actually like all these cards. Oh. This is good too, but we're taking conflagration? Yeah. We will rest, top ourselves off, be 100% ready for the boss fight ahead of us. Pretty sure I've never fought this thing before. Whenever we play a skill, it gains 2 strength. Ugh. Well, deal 20 damage to all enemies, deals 3 additional damage for each other attack you've played this turn. Considering my energy, we need to do that. I don't want to play the skill because I didn't want to up his attack. I don't know if this is really going to make a difference. Alright. Oh, now there's no work. Now he's gonna heal. I can't do anything with this card. Alright. Not bad first turn. Shuffle one into your deck each time you receive an unblocked attack damage. Okay. Got 30 damage coming our way. I'm gonna drink this to lower that damage a little bit. We could draw 2 cards. I don't know what I would draw. We'll take the damage, it's fine. This is such a good hand. That card could have been better. And he's gonna be revived again. This guy has 3 phases? Oh, shush phone. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. What is this? At the end of every other turn, it gains intangible. Oh my god. Okay. What a horrible hand to have on this turn. Well, might as well. And I guess we're gonna play the block. And there's no point in me doing anything. I really need more, need more, because this is crazy bad. Next turn, I'm not going to be able to do anything, so there's no point in me drawing that card right now. The next turn, I'm not going to be able to do that, so what can I grab? I guess a block would be ideal. And I'm going to grab the other block. I wish I could do more in one turn. We could play this for the vulnerability. It would do 8 damage, I guess. And it would be permanent. Is there anything else I would want to pull from this pile that I can use next turn? Because next turn he'll have intangible, so I won't be able to do anything. I'm going to say no. So, I'm going to say cruelty. And this is going to hurt like holy hell. Oh, now we get clumsy. Oh, lovely. I can't do anything this turn. This boss. I'm glad I have like a really powerful run, because if I didn't, this boss is crazy. I'm gonna be so close to death. Well, that's it. I can't win. This boss is absurd. 47 damage? And we have wounds. Wow, I did so much damage. Probably because I drew too many cards. Like, I picked too many cards. Because that glitter was just so powerful. But, like, we really had a good setup. We're dead. I'm trying to think what went wrong. Like, this was good early. Started getting a little hefty back here, but I think the boss just hard countered me. I guess we needed more defense. More block would have been nice. But we had a ton of block. Damn. The Ironclad slays the heart with its full might, and the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight onto itself. Immediately the warrior and blight are set ablaze. The parasite is drawn into the flame, its writhing form consumed like wax wicking into a fire. Interesting. That's a really expensive card. But this helps to helps with an exhaust build on a deck. From a battle. Draw 2 cards at the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Interesting. Magnum Opus Architect. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Prion, and things aren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures don't make sense. The monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess. An entity with its own imagination and will. Let's imagine such a being. Eternal Armor? Okay, Vigor, that's pretty good for damage early. Jackpot. Very interesting. I like how they're kind of revealing bits of story, and also like the cards and unlocks are connected to it. It's really interesting. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Much lurker love, great vibes, and a fantastic conversation with everybody, I must say. Tomorrow, I think we'll try to focus more on the silent. I'm gonna kind of rotate the classes and kind of master them. We got like a couple playthroughs. I didn't get a win. I got one really good run, and one or two we kind of lost the science. But maybe tomorrow we'll have better luck with the silent. But the more we play the classes, the more we unlock them. Keep kind of that rotation going, and yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to stay unstoppable. Bye-bye.